Welcome to Module 3, Money Magnetism. Yeah. Emotional range. 3. Yeah, I like it. Module 3. Nice. Right on. A lot of people really get stuck on money and their mindset around money, how they think about it. It feels really constricting for a lot of people. Like, oh shit, we're going to talk about money today. Can I swear? Can I swear on this?
Yes, you can swear. Oh my gosh.
Censorship isn't going to come down and get us. This is not PBS. Is that what you're saying?
No, we have no FCC to report to here. No.
Nice.
Yeah, and we might need to swear for money magnetism because this is a really big topic. And in fact, we moved this one way up to number 3 because it is so important. And if you don't have this one, at least somewhat stable, it's going to be running you. And that's why we need to just get it on the table and talk about it. It's part of your basic needs. You're not getting around it. There's nothing wrong with you. If you're preoccupied with money, it's part of it. We get it.
Yes, we want to take our head out of the sand. If we're the ostrich right now, that's not going to help us. And we want to take our head out of the sand and just take a look at where we are. Now, I know this is terrifying. Sometimes this was really scary for me when I started my private practice and had 1 pro bono client and 1 paying client. This is scary to look at when you move over into entrepreneur land, the Wild West, right, of entrepreneur land. And it's part of the journey. It's totally normal to feel this way. And so we want to take our head out of the sand and really clean out our old mindsets, put them on the table, shine a light on those shadows. And that's what we're going to do right now. Replace those old mindsets with new mindsets to grow our wealth and grow our prosperity in our business.
Yeah, I think that's so important, Jeff, just to reiterate too, since you can edit this out later if it's too much. But like, you're not crazy if you're worried about money. You're actually really smart. You're really taking care of yourself. It's a self-care thing to go, oh no, I don't know. I don't know if I can pay everything. To have that awareness, at least your head's not in the sand, right? So there's no shame in worrying about money. You're not bad and wrong. Yeah. You're not supposed to have like this huge pile of money before you start entrepreneurship. Nobody has that. I didn't have that. No one has, $100,000 in the bank and then they go out into the world. I'm sure some people do, but I've just never met them.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah, to your point, it's not necessarily always the most comfortable thing. Like we are going out and working for ourselves, for the time freedom, for the control freedom, for the power freedom. We are our own boss. We make our own schedule, and that comes with certain trade-offs. And that trade-off is we don't have necessarily a salaried job. It's not going to come in the same way. I love how you talk about we need to be able to breathe money in and out. And that's a concept that we're going to go through here in a few minutes.
Yeah, that was a huge one for me. So I want to definitely talk about that. But let's get some old money mindsets out on the table here, Jeff. There's 2 big ones that I have seen come up for people. And you might have one more than the other, mostly, but you probably go between both if you're a normal human. The first one is like, oh crap, I'm fucked. I'm broke. I have no money. I have not enough money coming in. And I just need to stop having my pie in the sky dream and just freaking make some money. And that's all that matters. And I'm going to do what I need to do. And that's it. It's like the oh crap mindset. Right? And this one, like I said, there's nothing wrong with worrying about money and having that be a problem you want to solve for yourself. But when it gets to be the only thing that matters, and it takes over your whole life, that's when it's not going to serve you as well. If it gets hold of the wheel, it's it's too much. Money is an excellent wind in your sails, but it's not a very good like rudder of where to go. That's what I like to say.
Yeah, I love how you said we don't want to let that oh crap get a hold of the wheel. We all have those different mindsets and those different thoughts in our head. It's actually called parts theory in psychology. We have these different voices in our head, and the oh crap is trying to warn us of danger. So we all have that voice. And the funny thing is, I've noticed, and tell me if you've noticed this too, is that oh crap level seems to change from week to week or month to month. Even if, hey, I would have really been happy about this amount of income last year or 2 months ago, but now all of a sudden I am used to it, or I have different expenses, or I have different dreams, or I want to go to that business conference and maybe I can't afford it, or it feels like I can't afford it. So then the oh crap fight or flight voice comes in, grabs a hold of the wheel, and yeah, we don't know where we're going to end up now. We want our capital S selves, our centered selves, to at least have the understanding and the feeling that we are in control. We understand that this is a roller coaster. We understand our income is going to be variable, and that is normal.
Yes, that is such a good point. Such a good clue that it's less about reality and your circumstances and more about how you're relating to that oh crap voice.
Exactly. How you relating to it. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I remember in another module you said a level of success comes when we understand our emotional reactions, and just putting that on the table, feeling what we're feeling, is the process of moving towards success. When I can successfully feel and honor those other voices, like, yes, thank you for letting me know that you want me to be safe, but this is all part of the plan. This is all part of how it is to be an entrepreneur. What was the other big fear-based mindset that can come up for us as entrepreneurs?
The other one I've seen from entrepreneurs is, oh, well, I'm not making money right now. You know, this business is not about money. It's about just serving people, and whoever comes, and whatever they want to pay, you know, that's whatever. It's not about that. It's just like, I'm sure it'll work out.
So totally passive, and again, it's another way of putting our head in the sand. It's like, oh, it's okay.
It's treating money as if it doesn't matter. And believe me, I've been guilty of this. I mean, ask me how I know this, right? Like, I can go into, oh, well, I'll just let those chips fall where they may. I don't care. And it's honestly, it's not serving me, and it's not serving my clients. It's not really serving the world to not be fully engaged around money. And I've seen, oh, well, come from people where their partner might be earning the income, or they have income from another source. And so they don't think that it's okay or it's generous to care. They think it's greedy to care.
Yeah.
So they just go, oh, well. And unfortunately, it makes everything else in the business kind of fall into that category too, of, oh, well, if you get results, because, hey, you didn't really invest or stretch to be here anyway. So, yeah, it's fine. Oh, if you cancel an appointment, it's fine. We're just kind of hanging out. We're just kind of bartering this anyway. So it's fine. It just, you know, takes everything down a level, out of business, way into hobby, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, where we really want to be is like engaged in money, engaged in business, engaged in results, engaged in return on investment. We want to be engaged, not over controlling and not way hands off, but just engaged and present. It
sounds like, and what I'm hearing is the danger behind the, oh, well, is, do we really want this to be successful? And if that's something that we want, we must be engaged. We must be honest with ourselves and have goals and shoot for those goals. And yeah, like you said, falling back into the, oh, well, mindset isn't going to drive success forward.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Engaged and goes along with invested.
Yeah.
So you want to be flowing energy toward what you want, and that includes money.
Amanda, let's talk about our overarching concept within money magnetism, what we're speaking about right now. The old way of thinking about things, which is when I have the money, then I'll do the things that I want, and then I can be happy. When I have the money, I'll buy that boat, and I can go do the fishing that I want to do, and then I'll be happy. So tell me why is that old mindset not the best way to look at something? And what do we want to replace it with? What do we want our new mindset process to be?
Yeah, that's a really dangerous mindset, actually, because you're always putting some external circumstance between you and how you actually want to be. And in your example, the being was happy. So now you've got this like roadblock basically between you and your feeling, which is your quality of life. It's crazy. Or you could do a bunch of stuff out of unhappiness, right? Because your happy is over there. So everything you do right now has to be struggle and pain and sacrifice to get that boat, to get on the lake, to then finally be happy.
To your point, if I have a coin and happy's on one side of the coin and I can't flip that over until I have the boat, what's on the other side of the coin? What am I left with? Right? And how are we treating those around us? Yeah, and how are we treating ourselves and those around us? Until we have the boat, we can't flip that over. And of course, the boat isn't going to make us happy anyway. So we're in this endless cycle. So
yeah, especially if you've like infused that boat with all that crappy and unhappiness, you're gonna just like resent the heck out of that boat so much. Oh my gosh, I'm totally into cussing today now that you brought it up.
So what do we want to replace instead of have, do, be? What do we want to do?
Of course, we want to flip that on its head. We want to be and feel the happy in this case. Use our thoughts, our emotion, our presence to bring up that feeling in us. To generate that feeling, to be the thermostat, not the thermometer of the feeling, right? So we're generating that feeling in ourselves. That's going to put us in a different place to then go do things from that level. Oh, I just thought of this friend I want to call. Oh, I forgot I could check this website. Oh yeah, there's this meeting over here. Oh yeah, I can say things in a new way when I'm out and about. We want to do from that level. The have shows up, but the journey is completely different. It's so much better.
Yeah, to your point of be, do, have, what I'm even feeling from you is I can be happy now. I don't need to have those external things. I can be grateful or happy or adventurous now. And people are going to want to do business with someone who's grateful and happy and in service now. If we hit road bumps, which we will, they will always happen. We don't want that to throw us off the tracks. We want our external life to be a representation of how we feel from the inside. I have an interesting oh crap story as well. It's in a different way. Really what it was, when I saw a couple for the first time, this particular couple, and I saw the husband for the first time, I instinctually, just as a knee-jerk reaction, made a judgment of him. And I made the judgment that, I don't know if this couple can afford my services. And I had a little mini, oh crap, am I wasting my time?
Yeah.
I took a few seconds to realize I just made a snap judgment about someone. And that's not the way that I want to approach this. And even if our just one conversation here today helps them and gives them a different perspective, then that's fine. And if they want to take that away and use what I can offer them today, I'm going to be present for them. I'm not going to make any assumptions on what kind of money that they have, because I think we've all found that that's not necessarily true. Someone that looks like they have a lot of money may be in tremendous debt, Or someone that just looks more humble may be socking their money away for times when they really need it. So we really don't know. So I went through my assessment session with them, put myself in that mindset of service. I'm just going to not assume anything and I'm going to help them. And they actually have become my clients, and they were happy to enroll with me. They were happy to invest the money with me. And that knee-jerk reaction I had wasn't correct. And I turned myself around and who do I need to be right now, and put myself in that place of service. And it worked out. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they just take away what we have to give them in the moment. But sometimes we open ourselves up to allowing them to step up into that space.
I love that, Jeff. That is so great that you caught it. You know, you still had the reaction, but you caught it.
Yeah.
And what I really appreciate that you said was you did not go from oh crap to oh well, like, oh well, I'll just give this session away for free, whatever. You said I wanted to be present with them and serve them however much I could in this one session, if that's all that it was. So you stayed present in that middle ground there. Big deal.
We are recording, Amanda.
Oh gosh, no.
We have begun. I hit go on record.
That means we have to go.
You have to go?
We have to go
Sounds like
right
a
now.
personal problem.